Part two. So now a lot of stuff that I've been saying in the past is now making sense. I've just put in the description box. If they cut me off, you know I'm telling the truth. I just put in the description box all the links to me telling the king that they're hiding things under other things. Where I keep saying to him, dig deep. Keep digging, dig deep. I'm talking about digging and digging deep and things being hidden under other things and things being hidden underground and things being hidden under. And then I said that they were hiding money, stealing money, hiding money under things, stealing from the king. I mentioned gold, I mentioned silver. I'm just click on the links because it's freaky. Because I keep saying to the king, you're going to have to dig deep. I keep making references to digging and things being under other things. It's like, I said, it's like they've built a company, but they've hidden something under it. Because of, obviously we're talking about mines, but it's my Papa Tuanuka, it's my grandmother. So, and now I know why when the Queen first came through in those codes that I made public, now I know why she was hiding under that bridge with the kids, why she was hiding under the bridge. And I was talking about things being hidden under other things, not realizing it was going to lead me to this investigation. So it's confirmation to me that I left codes in the past to bring forth in the present to let the king know that they've been illegally mining and taking things out from under him, taking his wealth out from under him, taking the wealth of the people out from under him, not paying taxes, stealing the wealth of the land and the wealth from the king. And that's what the Queen, that's why she would have been hiding under the bridge, because she would have been letting me know. And I've been to some of these former mines as well. There's train bridges. She was hiding under Westminster Bridge when she first came to me in those codes in that dream where I was brave enough, like where I had to end up. She wasn't going to let me not say anything. She'd been trying to come to me for a long time, but I wouldn't say anything because I thought they'll lock me up. And then that dream, I couldn't not say anything. That's why she was hiding under the bridge. And a lot of those mines and quarries and that have bridges, train bridges, because, they use the trains to ship everything out. The other thing is, when I was doing the investigation, bringing up Wigan and the Greater Manchester area, remember I started bringing up France and Germany. One of the articles I found, which I ignored, but I've just gone back to find it, was a conversation that this Frenchman was talking about, saying, we don't need to go to Mars. France has got everything we need right here. And it didn't mean anything then until I found out about what some of these metals are used for space flight, for SpaceX. Because, Elon Musk is obviously all up in this. He's up in all of it. A lot of these mines are in South Africa as well. Canada, France, Brazil. China owns some of these mines. And some is in China. And the interesting thing is that iridium, people are saying it comes from aliens, that it's an alien metal. And you know how Elon Musk thinks he's an alien and he wants to go to Mars and they want to colonise Mars and all that. They're stealing all the minerals to get to Mars, to build all the technology that they need for Mars, so that when they wipe everyone out, It's just by accident that I found that conversation with the man talking about, oh, we don't need to go to Mars. We've got everything we need right here. And it stuck in my head because obviously when we're talking about Mars, that's my ruling planet. And every time I see mention of Mars, I think of Elon Musk and Klaus Schwab. Because that's where they believe that they're from. Oh, Lord. It's why I call Klaus Schwab Davros. He looks like Davros from Doctor Who, but he wears the same kind of, same kind of clothing. Because he really does believe that he is, like, I can bring up, it's easy to Google. He really does think that he's an alien. He does believe that he's going to be like a race of people that colonize Mars. That's why they all have like lots of kids. That's why they have like 20 kids. So, yeah. It's all in the description box. So, long story short, I've been leaving clues. I've been leaving codes in the past to bring forth during this investigation to let the king know that his government and various other countries like France and Canada, and it even mentions Greenland, by the way, and some of the links that I just put up. Ah, yeah, oh, now things are making sense, eh? They've been stealing very, very, very precious rare metals out from under the king's nose. And when I was saying to him they're hiding money under other things and to dig deep, and that net zero and climate change had something to do with it, that it's all fake, as an excuse to steal this money and launder the money, little realising it was all going to be conducive to me doing this investigation that I've just done right now. Ever since the worst thing they could have ever done was do that Balawan Venezuela thing, because it caught my attention. I knew there was more to it. And when I started digging, man, did I dig deep. But Odin is the one that digs up the dirt on people, isn't he? And I dig, Odin, dig. That's what I've been saying. Well, he's been digging, and he found out that they've got all these illegal mines all around Great Britain. And they're saying to the king, net zero, we need to do the whole net zero thing. And he's like, yep, great, going to save the planet, wonderful, not realising that net zero is actually killing the planet, and it's all a ruse to steal money right out from under his nose, making it look like, even in one of my posts that I said to him, they're making it look like it's something innocuous, just something completely innocent. But there's more going on underneath, and I keep talking about digging deep and things being hidden under things and underneath and underground. And then the Queen code popped up, the very first Queen code popped up, because she has to be involved in all of this. She's letting them all know that she's a part of bringing all of this down, because it's her baby boy that they've been targeting. It's her son that they're going after. They're trying to destroy her family. So she keeps popping up in these codes, even if it has nothing to do with whatever I'm talking about. She pops up. All that glitters is not gold, and all that's gold does not glitter. So they've been lying to the king, and they've been stealing right out from under him, not realising that this whole time I've been plugging away, dodging death threats and threats of being homeless and having my money taken and being deported and being poisoned, dodging all these bullets in order to pull the threads, to sew the tapestry, to lay in front of the king to say, look what they have done. And the evidence can't be denied. And because they keep talking, and it's that man, this man, yeah, we don't need to go to Mars. France has got everything. And I thought, that's a weird thing to say. And now it all makes sense. And because iridium, people keep saying it's what killed the dinosaurs, and that it's alien metal. So now it all makes sense. That's how sick they are. That's how mentally unwell they are. They think that they can steal all the wealth off everyone, their pensions, their savings, their gold, their silver, their investments, their stocks, their portfolios, everything. They think they can steal everything from everyone, build their ships with the help of Elon Musk to go and colonise Mars, and then leave us to die in the floods and the famines and that's how sick they are. These are the kind of people that are too dangerous to live on this planet. This is why a lot of them will get the death penalty when the trials start, because these aren't people that are healthy enough. They're mentally deranged. People like Carl Schwab, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Anthony Fauci, and they're sick in the head. They're criminally insane. They're like straitjacket people. They should never be allowed. Von der Leyen, Zelensky, these are people that should never be allowed around society. Anybody that's pulling off this kind of plan, like this is James Bond stuff. This is Despicable Me kind of nefarious evil. And the thing is, they have no intention of taking the king along. They have every intention of getting rid of the British royal family. They won't allow them to breed. Whereas people like Donald Trump and Elon Musk have like dozens of kids. Lots of kids. Because, you know, it's the whole Aryan race thing. The perfect human. So, yeah, so that'll be one of the reasons why Macron was one of the ones sitting on that chair when he looked terrified, because, yeah, he's just been caught out. And it's a French company that owns a lot of these mines, and they're subsidiaries, IMRYS or EMRYS or something, the company's called. It's a French company. They own a lot of the mines here. And when you click on who owns these companies, it's a lot of, they like Israel and Italy and all of that. So, yes. So click on the links. You're going to be shocked. How did she know that? Time jumping. Unlike Elon Musk, who says he's a time-travelling alien. I'm a time jumper. And because what did I say? I don't think I'm an alien. I tap into genetic memory because we share the same minerals and gases and that as everything that was created in the universe. And that's what I tap into. So, of course, when you're talking about mines and quarries, you're dealing about minerals and gases and all of that that are part of our genetic makeup. Which means technically this is me doing this investigation is because Papatūānuku's crying out for help, because planet Earth is crying out for help, because she's been illegally mined. She's being, they're harvesting her organs too. When you take crystals and minerals and metals and that from her, you're harvesting her organs too. It's no different to what they do with the children and the soldiers on the battlefield in Ukraine. She doesn't mind it when it's, she doesn't mind mining the oil and the coal and the gas because it helps alleviate, you know, like when you pass gas, like if you've got a tummy ache and you pass gas and it's like, oh, and you can breathe. It's the same thing with her. And we're never going to run out of coal. We're never going to run out of oil. But we are going to run out of lithium. We are going to run out of, you know, all the metals and that because we keep bloody mining them. Just so that they can steal money from people kill us off and get on spaceships to Mars, like Wall-E. They spell it all out in Wall-E. Except it's only those who can afford it that will be on those spaceships heading to Mars. They're lunatics. They tried to say I was nuts because I was the one figuring it all out. They couldn't risk me figuring it all out. Well, I did figure it all out. And they just look insane. Klaus Schwab standing there with his space cadet costume, like his space cadet suit on and everything. It's nuts what they're trying to do. It's the sort of thing that you have in a James Bond movie. So the king needs to be made aware. This is beyond a joke now. I was laughing before, but this is beyond a joke now. Them and their gay mafia. They're all gay. That fifth one is another rent boy. That Keir Starmer's fifth one, the fifth one that's been arrested, is another rent boy. Macron, Trump, like they've all been, Obama, they've all been, Zelensky, they've all been connected to the gay. Good Lord. Anyway, so yeah, I'm friggin' exhausted now. So I'm going to go, but someone needs to let the king know. He needs to get someone on this ASAP. There's going to be a couple of years of you're going to have to go back a couple of years. And then you'll be able to tally up exactly how much money they've been stealing and how much money they've been hiding under net zero and climate change, because it's all a lie. It's all been a lie. One big fat lie. It's all this whole net zero climate change, making people pay more, because we need to go net zero and carbon footprint and all that. It's all a lie. It's all been one big lie. And now you know why. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This is quite the this is a level of corruption that is well, when this gets out, it's going to be the biggest corruption case in world history, because it involves so many countries, so many billionaires, so many tech giants. Everything that they're stealing, and it's obviously not just Britain that they're stealing, doing these illegal mines and everything, because remember Burkina Faso as well, and Nigeria. So all this stuff that they're stealing is also that they can go to Mars after they kill us off. And I'm not even joking. My investigation has been so thorough, I dug my rabbit hole all the way to hell, which is ironic considering that's what my first video for the day was. So now France has been implicated, so Germany will be next. The king just needs to get someone on it to investigate that he can trust, because the government have been lying on their own website, so everything's hidden underground. That chant that the zombie made makes sense now, and the fact that the road was dug up. Bloody hell. This is... Pray to God this goes to court, and when it does, it's going to be the talk of the news for years, I think. Like, this is big. This is going to open it up for other people to investigate it, and they'll probably find even more than what I have. So anyway, I kind of feel like I've lost my innocence now. Like it was all fun and games until it was like, holy crap, this is real. This isn't a joke anymore. This is real. They really are doing this. They really are planning this. And they sold the king down the river. I can't unsee what I've just uncovered. You can't unknow it now. Everything that I said they were going to do with Bitcoin, with, the stock market, with the gold and silver, and like everything. Net zero has been a money laundering scheme so that they could illegally mine countries. I'm wondering if that's why in that drawing that Musk put up during the Super Bowl, I said, is that a ship or a spaceship in the water? And then the whole Bella One thing happened. I'll show you anyway, but yeah. A lot of the stuff is used for AI, for digital stuff, for, defense systems. I'm mourning the loss of my innocence now because I was letting me know it was coming. I was letting me know. It's just I didn't tell me. That happens all the time. I'm always letting me know stuff's coming, but I don't tell me first. I always walk into it. Oh, Lord. Right, I'm going to go now. I'll speak to you later. Ka kite anō. Mwah.